Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to the yoga session hosted by Santa Clara County Library. In today's session, we will begin the session in a seated position and gently close your eyes. Slowly bring your awareness to your breath and take one very slow, deep, long breath in. And as you exhale, trying to ground yourself, bringing yourself completely into this moment. As we created space and time for ourselves to be on the mat this morning, on this special day when our state is reopening, after 15 months of lockdown, let's all take a moment to wish and hope that everything will be alright as we resume and understand the gifts that we perhaps never recognized prior to this pandemic. Understanding that we cannot take anything in life for granted, thanking the technology for allowing us to stay connected. A wise use of technology, extending our gratitude to the library for providing us this platform. So we didn't have to be isolated and locked in our house, but we had a sense of community, a sense of belonging. Although we were able to view our friends just through the screen and just for an hour, that brought us a lot of sense of security, hope, and peace that everyone around us is doing all right. Let's extend our prayer to all the families and the members of the community and globally to those who are impacted by the pandemic. Silently whispering a prayer and sending a message that it's going to be all right. Welcoming this new beginning with a renewed sense of awareness, understanding that every breath we take is a gift, And every person that we meet in our life is a blessing. Keeping that thought in our mind, in our heart, very gently, let's begin to open our eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor, slowly coming up to eye level. Let's start by bringing our hands to the heart center and gently go. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's reach our fingertips up, chin up, and exhale with a lot of humility and humbleness and gratitude. Bring your hands back to the heart center. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale with a lot of integrity. Let's come back to the center of our heart. Inhale, opening your hands. Let's try to spread the love to everyone on the planet. And exhale, bringing that love back to our heart. Slowly take your hands all the way up. Let's take our palms facing forward, relax your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles. And let's place our fingertips down towards the ground. Look forward towards your fingers. And gently let's walk our right hand forward. Let's walk our left hand forward. Let's walk our right hand forward. And let's walk our left hand forward. Drop your palms down, bend your elbows, bring your forehead towards the ground. Surrendering to Mother Earth, drawing energy to heal any part of the body that may be in pain today. Gently lift your head up. Let's come back onto our fingertips. And without jerking our lower back, take your time to very slowly walk yourself back into a seated position. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, let's drop our right hand next to the body and we'll give a side body. First, let's extend our left hand all the way up to the ceiling. And gently bend your right elbow and let's take the left hand all the way towards the right side. Deepen your breath. And slowly, as you inhale, take both your hands all the way up. And this time, as you exhale, first rest your left hand down to the ground. And let's shake our right hand all the way up. Connect with your right side of the body, reach your fingertips up. And now gently, as you exhale, take your right hand towards the left side. Opening up the right side of the body. Inhale, take both your hands all the way up. Let's try to take our hands to the back. So sweep your palms facing to the back. Interlock your hands. Let's press the shoulders back, creating opening in the center of our chest. Pressing the knuckles down. Relax your jaw. And breathe. And release. Let it go. Let's meet in cat and cow position. I'll keep the class a little bit low in fact today because this week the temperatures are a bit high. So I will not go very, it won't be an intense class. I'll try to keep it like moderate, I would say. Alright, so let's meet in cat and cow. Bring your wrist in line with your shoulders. Keep your knees in line with your hips. Relax your toes. Gently inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Let's come into a neutral position. Now let's all tuck our toes. Let's start with our left side. Let's extend the left leg all the way out. Try to flex your feet, turn your toes towards your shin, press your heel all the way to the back. We're going to work on just articulating our hip joint here. So we will be moving the knee basically by bending the knee and moving the leg so we can start to awaken the glute and the hip muscles. Bend your left at the knee, point the base of your feet parallel to the ceiling. Try to lift that leg up a little bit, starting to engage the quads on the left side. Stay here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's open up the same leg, left leg. Take it towards the left side. So the left knee goes towards the left side. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back with the weight of your feet parallel to the ceiling. See if you can lift that leg a tiny bit higher this time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left goes towards the left. Hold. Equal body weight on both palms. Don't lean towards your right shoulder. Remember to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend that leg all the way out, the left leg. Catch the ball of the feet on the ground, press your heel all the way to the back. Let's stretch that leg out a little bit. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that left leg back up. Take that left leg, bend it so the base of your feet is parallel to the ceiling. Lift that leg a little bit higher. Equal body weight on both palms, so don't lean into your right shoulder more than your left palm, right? Basically, both palms hold equal body weight. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that left leg just like how we did earlier on. But this time, step that leg to the outside of your left hand. Stay where you are. You have your left hand to the outside of your left leg. Gently open up that leg. Let's try to open up, connect with the inner thighs of our left leg. Gently drop your left feet down to the ground. We're going to withdraw this leg and take it to the back, but we will not touch the ground, right? Keep your right leg close tight for stability and withdraw that left leg all the way to the back. Stay where you are. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me better. Gently rotate your ankle and reverse the direction of the rotation of your ankle. Tuck the toes just like how you did earlier on. Press your heel all the way to the back. Release your right knee off the ground. Hold. And let's take that right leg all the way up to the ceiling. And slowly rotate your right ankle. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your right ankle. Set that leg down into downward dog. And start to pedal your legs off. Drop both your knees down. Back to cat and cow. Relax your toes. Your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips. Let's do the whole sequence on the other side by starting with our cat and cow to begin with. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Let's release our wrists off a little bit here. Stand up on your knees. Let's take our hands all the way up. take your thumb inside, gently rotate your wrist and reverse the direction of the rotation of your wrist. Open your hands. Let's take our right thumb facing up to the ceiling. Hold on to your right wrist with your left hand. And just kind of think you want to create space around the wrist joint and then just stretch it out. So just pull your fingers or your hand such that there's opening around the wrist. It's basically stretching around the wrist. And stretch. And open. And close. Open and close and release. Let it go. We'll start the whole sequence on the other side. I'm going to just turn. You don't have to change your positions as always. I'll just adjust myself to the camera for better view. Let's bring our wrists in line with our shoulders, knees in line with our hips. Keep your toes tucked and gently extend your right leg all the way out. Bend your right leg at the knee. Let's try to take the base of the feet parallel to the ceiling and hold. Those of you who are able to lift it higher already, you can go ahead and do that. But otherwise, if you feel it's too heavy for you, you can keep it a little bit low in the beginning. That's fine. Just listen to your body. We're in the beginning of the class. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bend that leg, turn the right knee towards the right side. The important thing here is not to lean onto one side, but to keep the body weight in the center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that leg back with the base of the feet parallel to the ceiling. And this time, maybe you feel more confident and ready to lift that leg higher. Keep your toes flexed. Become aware of the engagement of the quads on the left and the core muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to right knee towards the right side. Lift it higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it, hold it. I know your right glute muscles are on fire. Bring it back. Extend that leg. Catch the ball of the feet on the ground. Press your heel all the way to the back. So use this as a release. The more you press your heel back, the better you feel because you're stretching those muscles. Become aware of how you feel in your palms, the body weight. And now gently, let's come back. Bend your right leg. Try to lift that leg up if you can, if your body allows you to. And let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, turn your right towards the right side, just like how we did earlier on. And then step your right leg forward. So your right leg is to the outside of your right hand. And let's open up that leg. So just drop your right knee out towards the right side. And breathe. Drop your right feet down to the ground. Keep your back leg toes tucked. Sweep that leg all the way to the back. So the right leg does not touch the ground. We have it still extended. Flex your feet. Catch the ball of the feet on the ground, just like how we did earlier on. Press that heel to the back. Connect with your right calf muscle. It's always important to know what's happening, which muscle is getting engaged, and to what extent. Lift your left knee off the ground. And now take your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Gently rotate your left ankle and reverse the direction of the rotation of your left ankle. Drop your leg down, pedal your legs in simple basic downward dog, Drop your knees down. Let's release our wrists off before we go any further. So actually we'll stretch our arms out. Extend your right hand all the way out, heel of your palm pointing forward, outward, and let's stretch it out. While you pull your fingers towards your body, and as you press the heel of your palm away from your body, I want you to start to sweep that hand down. So think that you want to touch the tips of your fingers towards your right thigh, right? So gently start to bring your hand towards your right thigh. And you're going to feel a nice stretch in your bicep muscle. And release, let it go. Let's take our left hand. First, lot of energy in the heel of the palm. Let's turn our fingers. Now angle your fingers such that as you slide your hand down, our goal is to touch our fingertips onto our left side. Slowly start to maintain that stretch. No bend in the elbow. And then gently start to experience the stretch on the biceps on your left. And bring it down. And release. Open up your hands. Let's take our right hand. Keep your elbows slightly bent. We're going to slide. We did this before, sometime back. Some of you might remember. No need to extend your hand out. I want you to keep it bent and bring that elbow into your chest, right? And then take your left hand to the outside of your right. Now you're going to slide this hand. As you slide the heel of your palm of your left on the outside of the right, you're going to press that hand using your palm's energy and then gradually continue to slide and make your way all the way up to the wrist and pull that hand really towards your body. Take the same arm up. Think about your triceps. Place your fingertip below your elbow. So don't hold on to a joint at any time. Bring your hands below the joint. And now just make sure, I like to usually move my head a little bit because I want to make sure unconsciously I'm not like tightening everything on my upper back and neck, right? So whenever I lift my hands, you'll notice I move my head a little bit just to make sure that I have it nice and relaxed. And then pull your hand to the back. And breathe. And release. Let's keep our left elbow bent. The heel of your palm onto the outside of the left. Use this to press the hand a little closer into your chest and then gently slide that hand and continue to pull that wrist towards your body. Take the same hand, left hand all the way up. Place your palm in between your shoulder blades. Fingertips below your left elbow joint. You should feel the skin of your left arm, the tricep muscle over here should be stretching, right? If nothing is happening, it means you're not stretching that muscle. So place your hand in such a manner that you actually feel a stretch on the muscle over there, the tricep muscle on the left. Move your head if you need to. Observe if your jaw is relaxed. Are you breathing? And release. Let go. Let's just rotate our shoulders off a little bit. Feel the body and reverse the direction of the rotation. Let it go. So we're going to go into downward dog. Some of you might be able to follow with me, but some of you might need to lift your head, which I don't want you to do because it will strain your neck. So I'm going to do a quick demo here, super easy one. Take a moment to observe what I'm doing. We're going to meet in a simple downward dog. Then we're going to take our right leg all the way up. We're going to bend our right leg into fire hydrant. And then we're going to come onto our fingertips of our left, right? And then we're going to look through the under the armpit of our right. As simple as that, right? So follow along with me. Stay with the cue. You will be fine. If you feel you did not understand, please drop your knees down. Come into this position, look at the screen, and then go back. Don't try to lift your head, which might like kind of hurt your neck or shoulder muscles. Just be careful with that. All right, so let's go. I'm going to go to the side. You can stay where you are. Let's all meet in a simple downward dog position and start to pedal your legs off. Let's all take our right leg all the way up. Bend your right leg into fire hydrant. So bend it at the knee. Equal body weight on both palms. Make sure you have that first. And then gently come onto the fingertips of your left. And now try to look from under the armpit as you open up your right hip a little bit more. We use this for warm up as well today. We're deepening that. And breathe. Extend your right leg up. Press your left palm down. Bring your right knee into your chest. Drop your right leg down. Drop your left feet down. Warrior feet. Inhale. Bring yourself all the way up to warrior one. And breathe. From here, gently see how it feels to lift your right heel off the ground. Right? So you're pressing on the ball of the feet of your right, lifting your heel off the ground as you are trying to arch your back. Engaging the calf muscles on your right leg. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right heel down to the ground. You're going to pivot on the ball of the feet of your left. So from warrior one, you're going to come into a high lunge. Your back heel is off the ground. You're going to step your left leg forward. We will meet in a chair position. And then we will work on lifting both our heels off the ground. Right? So it's going to go very slowly. You don't have to feel the pressure. Gently step your left leg forward. Let's meet in a chair position. Now, when you are in this chair position, stay where you are. We are like this right now. I want you to gently turn your toes towards each other and open up your heels at the back like a V. Make that adjustment. Look at your toes. Make your big toes touch each other and open up your heels and then come into chair. We did this 2 weeks back while we were standing with our legs out. Right? Pigeon toes. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Stay where you are. Bring your right forward. So instead of being in pigeon toe with your right, you have brought it forward. Bring your left forward, all toes facing forward. Reach, lift your left leg off the ground. Reach your hands forward and step your left leg all the way to the back. So you are back in your high lunge from where we have transitioned into chair position. Circle your hands. Gently rest your left knee down to the ground. We got a break. Let's turn our toes inwards. Extend the right leg all the way out. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, hands on your hips, hands on your thigh, hands on your either side of your leg. I'm giving options here, or touch your toes. So if you can't touch your toes, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. Or you can reach your toes. And breathe. Inhale, take both your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands. We all have our left leg toes turned inwards, right? We're going to start to push our hips back. There will be a little bit of adjustment, but we're going to come into a seated position with our left base of the feet to the inside of the thigh, right? So take the support of your hands any which ways, doesn't matter. Relax your left leg toes. Start to push your hips back and then gently rest your hips down and make adjustments so that the base of your feet comes to the inside of your right. Press your knee down, take your heel and flex your feet. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, right to the right, left hand goes all the way up. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, left hand goes behind, left knee comes down. Press on the right feet. Take your right hand all the way up. Open up your side foot. And breathe. Take your right hand, place it next to your left. We have done this before. Many of you are aware of this one. Slowly start to Walk your hands forward. We have our right feet completely down to the ground. Come to a point where your hands come forward. Start to take your left leg inwards. Right? Your ankle comes in line with your knee. Now you can take your left leg to the back. You come into cat and cow. Stay where you are. And then press on your palms. Tuck your toes. Let's meet in a plank. Hold your plank. If you didn't get all of that, that's okay, guys. Just come into a plank. Sometimes it might be a little challenging for some of us. It's okay. Breathe. Drop both your feet towards your right side. Take your left hand all the way up. Option to rest your right knee down. Right? And breathe. Option to take your left hand over your head. And breathe. Circle your top hand, bring it down, come back onto the balls of your feet. Drop both your feet towards your left side. Option to rest your left knee down or take your right hand up. Option to take your right hand over your head. Remember, everything is optional. You can hold a plank with your knees down too. And breathe. Circle your hand. Drop your right hand down, come back to regular plank. Let's all drop our knees down, relax the toes, meet in a simple child's position. That was a nice big sequence there. And bring your forehead down and let it go. Gently press on your palms, lift your head up. Let's try to rotate our wrists off. And let's review really quickly. Downward dog. We are going to get into downward dog. We're going to lift, come onto the fingertips of one hand, look from under the armpit. Transition to warrior one. Transition to high lunge. Into chair with our heels off. Transition back to high lunge. Drop our knee down, stretch our calf, come into seated position, open up the side body, and then we're going to open up the other side of the body. That's the sequence, guys. All right? That's good. Let's get, now that you know what is coming up, it is fairly easy. Let's all meet in our downward dog position and start to pedal, float, legs off. Let's all take our left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Bend your left leg at the knee, coming into fire hydrant. If it is available to you, come onto the fingertips of your right. And now look from under the armpit of your left. Optional. If it is too much for you, you don't have to do it. You can stay on both your palms and come into simple basic fire hydrant. Extend your left leg all the way up. Drop your right palm down to the ground. Bring your left knee into your chest. Drop your left leg down. Drop your right feet down. Gently pull the belly button towards you. Take your hands into warrior one. If it is available to you, lift your left heel off the ground. Arch up your back. Keep pressing on the ball of the feet of your left. Lift, continue to lift your left heel off the ground as much as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle your hands, place your left heel down to the ground. Gently pivot on the ball of the feet of your back. Let's come into chair and then we can release our heels off the ground. Right? Gently sweep your hands forward, palms facing towards each other. Step your back leg forward. Bend your knees, come into chair. If it is available to you, look at your toes, pigeon toe, heels out, big toes touch, and come down. 4, 3, 2, sit down. And 1, inhale, take your hands all the way up, straighten both legs. Breathe. Gently take that right leg all the way to the back. High lunge, circle your hands, press your right knee down to the ground. Turn your right leg toes inwards. Keep your toes tucked for now. Extend your left leg all the way out. Hip, knee, ankle in one straight line. Option to just bend, press the hips back, thigh on the ground or touch the toes. Let's transition one step at a time. Place your hands on your hips, lean forward. Still okay? Come to the thigh, lean forward. Space between the chin and the collarbone. Don't do this, right? I want you to look forward. Down, or toes. Stop where you feel it's too much for you. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands. Relax your back leg toes if you wish to already. Start to press yourself back. Take the support of your hands. Rest your hips down and then adjust your right leg to come to the inside, the base of your feet to the inside of the thigh of your leg. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, left to the left, right hand goes all the way up. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, right hand comes down. And let's lift our hips, press the feet down to the ground, left feet down to the ground, and then take your left hand all the way up. Opening the left side of the body. Circle your hand, left hand comes down. Left feet continues to stay to the ground. Gently walk your hands forward. Now, if this gets too challenging for you, don't worry about it. You can just meet in plank, right? Bring your right leg back in position. Continue to walk your hands forward. Take your left leg back. So you will come with your knees on your knees, and then you're going to extend your legs. We will meet in a plank. Any which ways, let's meet in a plank. Those of us who find holding plank is extremely challenging, we're going to rest our knees down and we're going to stay here. Right? Those of us who want to take it to the next level, let's drop our feet towards our left side. Take the left hand all the way up. Take the left hand all the way over your head. Option to rest your left knee down. Remember, there's a variation that we can choose. Left hand goes up and roll back onto the balls of your feet. If you need a mini break, go ahead and take a break. Rest your knees down and let's meet in plank. Otherwise, let's go towards the right side. Take your left hand all the way up. Option to rest your right knee down. Remember always, left hand goes over. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Circle that hand, place your left hand down, roll onto the balls of your feet. Let's hold a plank, otherwise rest your knees down. I know some of you can do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, press your heels back, don't let your hips sag. 5, I think I lost the count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's all relax our knees, relax the toes, press your hips back, take a break, come into child, any which ways. If you need to massage your bits off, go ahead and do that. And gently walk your hands back towards your body. We're going to go into some core exercises now. So that's a good thing for those of us who are tender around the wrist. We are going to just swing your legs to one side, rest your hips down, extend your legs. I probably will go to the back of the room so you can see me better. So we're going to lie down on our mat and bring the knees along with you into your chest. Place your hands on top of your kneecaps and let's massage the back. And reverse. One more, reverse. And reverse. Come back to the center, keep your knees into your chest, pull your thighs into your belly. Keep your feet flexed. Take both your legs all the way up. So you are leg up the wall with your feet flexed. Keep your hands to the back of your thighs. Now I'll give you two options here. Those of us who have lower back issues, we don't have to lift our head off the ground, right? We can keep our upper body down to the ground. You can keep your hands in cactus arm position and you can just drop one leg down and come back and drop the other leg down and come back, right? So that way it doesn't put too much pressure on your lower back, but you will still start to engage your abdominal muscles. Those of us who want to try the next option, flex your feet, lift your head off the ground, pull your legs a little bit closer to the body. Keep your elbows out so it will keep your chest up. Just simply take your hands off, point your hands towards your left, drop your right. Bring them back, flex, drop your left. Bring them back, right. Remember, you can do this with your head down, back, left, back. Bring those legs up, right, back, left, back last time, right, up, left, back. Keep your legs up the wall, rest your head down. Bring your hands into cactus arms, like other people who were in cactus arm when they had their upper body down. Hold this position. Bring your toes towards your eyeballs, which means to say, when you open your eyes, you're aligning your toes so you can straight up look at your toes. Now bend your knees and separate your legs out, massage your back. And reverse. Drop your feet into bridge position, feet. Take your hands, you're going to place your hands below your lower back with your index finger and thumb touching like this, right? So it's going to be a diamond. Your tailbone is going to be on the center. That means to say it's not going to press to the ground. You're giving a cushion to support your lower back. So lift your left glute off. Keep your fingers separated. Place your left below your hip. Press your hip back. Take your right. Touch your index finger and thumb below your hips. And now you have a nice padding with your palms below your hips. Let's take both our legs all the way up. Flex your feet. A quick protection for the tailbone here and the lower back. Now, if you have a very severe lower back issue, you're not going to go very far. You're going to just slightly go and back, right? Now, those of us who can go both legs together, try to press your heel out. Don't keep your knees bent. And then see how far you can go. Your palms are pressing to the ground. Your hips are pressing onto your forearms. See if you're able to breathe. And let's take it up. If you start to tense up your jaw or stop breathing, it means you have gone too far. Let's bring it down. Down. Press your heels away, please. Keep your knees locked if you can. Hover. Hold. Breathe. And take it all the way up. Flex your feet. 2 more. Remember, the key is to press your heels away and to breathe. Jaw relaxed. Let's go. Heel away. Hold and up. Last time. Keep going. Press that heel away. Don't tense up your upper body. Hold. And let's take it up. Gently release one hand at a time from below your hips. Bend your knees. Let's draw circles. And reverse. Drop your feet down into bridge position feet. Rest your hands next to your body. Let's make our way up into a simple bridge position. Hold the bridge. Relax your jaw and breathe. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up. And now gently shoulder blades down. Your mid back. Your lower back. And your tailbone. Extend your right leg out to bring your left knee into your chest. Lift your head off the ground. Lift your elbows up. Try to pull your thigh into your belly as you bring your nose towards your left knee. Both feet flexed. While keeping your left knee into your chest, I want you to walk your right into half bridge. Now hold on to the outer edge. This will give you support. See how it feels to hold the feet like this. Take that left leg out. So pressing your right feet to the ground is going to allow you to hold on to your left feet better, right? And then keep your knee bent. Bend your left knee into your chest. Wrap your hands. Extend your right. Rest your heel down on your right. Rest your head down. Extend your left out. Let's give one full body stretch. Reach your fingertips and stretch it out. Flex both feet. Bend your right leg. Bring your right knee into your chest. Feet flex. Head off the ground. Bring your nose towards your right. Really pull that thigh into your belly. And now gently step your left into half bridge. And then hold on. Now those of us who are not able to hold on to our feet like this, for whatever reason, right? It's okay for you to wrap your hands behind your thigh and lift your leg up like this, right? That's an option. Otherwise, hold and take down. And breathe. Your right knee is bent. Extend your left. Bend your right, bring it into your chest. And rest your head down. Extend your hands and legs. Let's give one. That was so good. I felt good around the thighs. And breathe. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's draw circles. Massage. And reverse. Bring both your knees all the way into your chest. Open your hands into T. Drop both your legs towards your left side. Simple basic spinal twist. Pull the belly button towards you, bring your knees back to the center. Let's gently take both the legs and drop it towards the right side. Spinal twist on the other side. Pull the belly button towards you, bring your knees into your chest. Place your hands on top of your kneecaps and massage. Roll such that you touch four corners around your table. And reverse. Extend your legs, reach your hands over your head. Let's give a full body stretch. Separate your hands out, separate your legs out. Find a nice, comfortable position to relax your body. In the final resting position, Shavasana. Moving your hands and legs away from the body. Deepen your breath. Allow the healing energy from Mother Earth to enter into your heels. Relaxing your ankles, your calves, your calves, and your hips. Relax your entire spine. All the internal organs of your body. Chest. Relax your knees. Your jaw and your eyebrows. Slowly bend both your knees and turn your body to the right side. And take the support of your hands and make your way up into a seated position with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to the heart center with the thumb touching the heart center. If you wish to make a small prayer for your loved ones and the world around you, you may do that at this time. Whenever you're ready, very slowly, let's begin to open our eyes by pushing the gaze towards the floor and slowly coming up to our head. Let's all take a bow together and say Namaste. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.